Hello everyone and welcome to Seasonal Watch. Today we're watching Reign of the Seven Spellblades. So 12. Yeah, like that. 12. Now, I am aware there's 15 episodes this season, so it's gonna be going on for a couple more weeks. However, the new season is starting. So if you wanna have a say in it, just hop on Discord and we can talk it out. Like, some shows haven't started yet, so there's still room to negotiate. But yeah. So going back to the episode, what happened last time? We had the end of the fight between Shella and Stacy, as we learn more about the past and how they're related and everything. There are half sisters because they have the same father. And then we also learn about Albright's past, how his father is very demanding that the family does not lose, and there's harsh punishment for him. And so, because he lost, he's making sure he's taking matters into his own hands to make sure there's no record of it. And so he's attacking the other with those bees and trying to erase their memories of this. So they all grouped up and hid behind in that makeshift shelter that Guy made, using Kati's help with the essence and everything. So then the others convinced Oliver to fight instead of just giving up to protect them. So he gave them his plan and everything, and we also learn more about Shella, how she's a half-elf. So with that, they put the plan together to use the spell. She did double casting and everything so they can get out and attack. And then forgot her name again. But our little foreigner, our samurai, fought him and defeated him again. And made sure that was a 1v1, nothing. No holds barred. A loss is a loss. But even though he lost, in the end, he was kind of happy with it because he can finally accept defeat like he used to when he was a kid. And as things were looking bright and everything, magical beasts appeared attacking them. And even though they tried to run away, Albright and PETA, I think there was like one or two other people as well that were taken. So when they came back, Oliver wanted to talk to the student council president, but he mentioned that there are many cases of this going on as well, and it seems to be related to the succubus little line girl. Oh my god, I forgot her name. It was on the tip of my... Ophelia. It was related to Ophelia. And so we kind of see Ophelia base there with a bunch of people captured and everything. And there's something going on with Ophelia there. And she did give a warning to Oliver, which he apparently didn't listen to, but... So I guess we're gonna... Like, this couple last episode might be focused on the assault on Ophelia and everything. I don't know if there's anything after that, but we'll see. So, as a reminder, this is a timer reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine as we watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, so they're planning to go after Ophelia. Now, yeah, consumed by the spell. That's what I'm curious about. Your fault? Oh? Oh. Slow tracks, is that what you mean by your fault?
無理をする子だわ、相変わらず。私がしくじった時は、あとをお願いね、ある。さあ、行きましょうか。私たちの最後の冒険に。
Last adventure. Ooh. Why calling it that? Okay, so serious stuff. And it seems the sword roses or rose swords are not participating in this, just the student council. No, I remember her name now. It took a little bit, but nobody mentioned it. I remember myself. So it's Oliver, Peta, and Guy, Nano, Kati, and Shella. There's Stacy and Kai, I believe was their names. Like that is, or kind of nice visual stuff. Everyone using magic and everything, and there's this as well. That certainly like future stuff, because I guess we're not gonna dive into that more in this season. It's more about student stuff now. And there's a sword rose. And there's the math. Okay.
上級生の方々が全力で救出に当たってくれています。信じて待つしかありませんわ。
そう言ってもう何日
Been days since then.
ちゃんと探してくれてんのかよ、先輩たちは。こんだけ待たされたら体も持たねえだろうが。やめてよ
ガイ。Yeah, he's really worried, but
感情的になっても何も解決しません。
Are you suggesting you guys gonna go after it? Look at that. Don't. So you're suggest that he might be dead. Okay then. Every 10 people went missing on the battlefield, 8 would be dead. I mean, to be fair, we're also talking about the battlefield, like, on her homeland. Yeah, it's a different story here. I get what she means, but different context. I have no idea why she's taking all those people hostage. Yeah, this whole thing is eating them alive, too. It's not just Guy. He's the one bringing it out, you know?
俺とシャノンも生徒会に協力して潜るつもりではいる。ただ、サルバドーリの根城は迷宮第3層。
Yeah, Ophelia Salvadori.
そう簡単ではないだろう。
And the third layer. And our little group just got to the second layer, too. Oh, look who it is. Yeah, we have more serious matter in our hands right now. Rossi? Or Russell? Something like that. Eight days. They have to wait 8 days. The teacher have to wait 8 days before they start searching for students.
甘い考えは捨てなさい。
よくわかりました。つまり生徒で何とかすればいいんですね。
I mean, I guess in a way that makes them like independent, but like the pouch protector friends, you lose the moment you gain them. Ooh. Wow, what a line. If you lack the power to protect your friends, you lose the moment you get friends. Yeah, like I was saying, you ran the numbers. But yeah, like I was saying, it's sitting all of them alive here, but it's just like Guy was the only one like expressing it. But yeah, we saw Oliver, we saw Kati, we've seen Shella here.
それは君だけじゃない。
責任を取らせてくださいませ。
And yeah, she's feeling responsible.
私は二度とピートに顔向けできなくなってしまいます。
なら俺も。
いけません。私たちがいなくなれば、他の3人もすぐさま迷宮へ潜りますわ。
Huh? Yeah, going by yourselves to one at a time, it's like you have low chance of surviving. Yeah, that's kinda it. So Vera wants to... Vera and Kati. What? Oh my god. Oh, I see. That's... Yeah, see, they're all up just sacrificing themselves for their friends, basically.
今のままで救出の見込みはどのくらいと考えていますか。
確かに彼女が今どういう状況なのか想像くらいはできている。
Okay, then let us know.
ピート君の生存率を推し量るならよくて
20%. And what things are she doing? Is she doing? I don't know. Oh, great! Increased by 1%. Makes sense. You know, Darius that was killed. So what? Having your help increase his chance to survive by 1%? Just gonna train them. Yeah, I can imagine.
だが訓練次第では出し抜ける見込みもゼロではない。勝つのは無理でもお友達を一人取り返すくらいならね。
In exchange. Master and student, but in this case, equal. Okay, Kati's all in for this. Oh, tricky, tricky. You're afraid what?
出発でござるな。セラ殿もカティもすでに心を決めておられたゆえ、拙者はただ声がかかるのを待ってござった。
最悪の事態も考えられます。それでも良いのですね。
同じことにござるよ。
I mean,
友を
she was expecting him to be dead.
友の屍を迎えに
Yeah. Either save or just retrieve a body. Yeah. Like we were saying before, Shayla, Oliver, and Nano are very capable, but Kati, Pita, and Guy like have still ways to go. And just trying to find the silver lining. Toolplant. Ah. Yeah, it's really helpful there back then. No. Rations as well. Yeah, 4 slices. Oliver, Shella, Nano, and Pita. Yeah. It's eating them alive that, like, for the best results, they can't go with them. Because they're not as capable.
リリハンちゃんを頼む。
Milian.
生きて戻れなかった場合、その子が私の研究成果を閲覧するための鍵になる。可愛がってくれたまえ。
やめてください。そんな。
任せたよ。では。
So it's gonna be Milligan, Oliver, Shella, and Nano going there. Oh, yeah, like so far it's showing like it's very dangerous. Because like the student council president, we got no news of them for like so many days. And I'm guessing Peta is finally waking up. Yeah, let's see from their perspective. There's the hands. Are you gonna fake being unconscious or? Yeah. Uh-huh. The nature of different species within the womb. Multi-generational attempt. And Succubi are extinct. Culture tanks. Yeah, I remember when she fought the other guy, the scavenger. But there was something about the spell consuming her. Yeah, okay, so mana is vitality. Oh.
オフィーリア先輩が必要としているのは男の魔力のみ。
まずいかもしれない。
なんだい？
Oh, because yeah, yeah. It took me a moment to realize that as well. Yeah, because Ita might be female form right now. Yeah, because it's not. Oh yeah, I remember he got stabbed by the bees, but seems like nothing big happened. Yeah. So I guess right now the one in trouble is Oliver in this group. Yeah, protect against her perfume, but Oliver kind of has some resistance to it, right? Leslie and Tim.
どうだ？悪かない。カルロス先輩に比べると優しさが足りねえけど。
私にそれを求めるか？痛い方が着付けになっていいくらいだ。
オフィリアも昔言ってたな、それ。急ごうぜ。長く待たせたくねえ。寂しがり屋だからよ、あいつ。
Yeah, she gets lonely. Same thing that Oliver's cousin, sister said. Mr. Explorer. I've some notes and tips. Map of the third layer. That is very useful. But it helped eliminate a lot of things that weren't it. You know? Yeah, just helping out the way he can, you know? That's one of the magical beasts. Until your third year. Yeah, because there were many of them, so you need to be able to fight it out. Okay, Vera's gonna teach them. Their idiosyncrasies. Yeah, just keep moving against large creatures. Ooh, okay, that movement. Yeah, just go little by little. Don't go all in. But don't take too long. That they learn? Yeah, okay. Wait, how did...
複雑な動きをするのが
Ah.
その判断が逆に狙い目と
She then changed her movement. So instead of running around, she was slowly walking, which was like the rocks. I mean, I imagine she's a specialist at that part. Yeah, she's good for the final blow, you know? Mm-hmm. I imagine the plan part's Oliver. She's the one that doing the big blow.
私たち3人でこなすのです。3つの課題を。
さようでござるか。承知した。では、拙者も頑張って頭をひねる。
Yeah, she's more of a do before thinking kind of person, so
これだから後輩の指導はたまらない。ここからは第2層にぎわいの森だ。遅れずについてきたまえ。はい。
yeah. See, Vera is such an interesting character because she's dangerous, but she can also be helpful and an ally. You know, they're not one-dimensional. It's like it's good to have her on your side, but always keep an eye on her. Like, don't just blindly trust her as well. But it's nice to see like her participating in all this. And yeah, she's being really helpful because she's teaching now how to deal with this. Because of course she's great with monsters and stuff. She knows all the ins and outs. And we saw that in her fight against Oliver Nanel that she is a pretty decent fighter. Like, she was holding Nano off almost nonchalant, you know? Meanwhile, the student council president is on like this. I don't know if they're on the second floor or if they already arrived on the third floor, and that's where they encounter Kevin. Or if he just explored, went up, found them, and then going back down. I mean, the area seemed the second floor. Oh, post credit.
ええ、迎えに行きましょう。あの子。
Oh. Okay, that was a quick post credit. And that's it. And that was Absol. So we're starting our assault as we're heading towards Ophelia. Well, by us, I really meant the student council, as we had Godfrey, Carlo, Tim, and I forgot the other name. But yeah, those 4 of the student council going after Ophelia, but they don't know where her workshop is. They only know that's on the 3rd floor, so they're looking around. Thankfully, Kevin, which is a explorer survivor, was helping out unknowingly to them. He was exploring the 3rd floor and mapping it out. So he cleared a lot of it. He didn't find her lab, but he found a lot of things that weren't it. So we can just cross those out and look at other places, you know?
当然でしょう、先輩。僕らはキンバリーの生徒会だよ。後輩がさらわれたら奪い返すのが仕事だ。
おおおお大当たりだこれは。大川先輩。いやーよかった。おあ、そうそう待ってたんだ。これ渡したくって。これは今の山荘の地図。探れる範囲で手帳に記しといた。
先輩のおかげでオフィーリア君への道筋が見えてきた。
ええ、迎えに行きましょう。あの子。
So, it's been I don't know how many days, but they're still looking and haven't found anything on the third floor. So yeah, like this labyrinth is enormous. Just think how long it took for our first year group to get to the second floor. Over 6 months at least. Like they were exploring, then they finally reached the second floor, and that's when things went wrong and they came back and everything. So yeah, now they're gonna head back to the second floor so they can head to the third floor. But things are dangerous, and they all were very worried about Peeta being gone for so long. Guy was like showcasing his worry and anger in the beginning, while Nana was just, she's used to the battlefield, so she's mostly expecting him to be dead. Of course, she would like him to be alive and to be saved, but in her experience, he's most likely dead. So she's just used to that. Then we also saw how the others were feeling about this. How Oliver tried to ask Gwen and the sister to help out, like have them help and save Peeta. Kati was trying to talk to the teacher, and Chella was feeling responsible because she was the one that called out for them to run. She analyzed the risk and everything of them trying to save Peeta at that moment, or saving everyone else's life, and she reached the result that them running away was a better option, but she feels responsible for that, so she wants to go there herself. And doesn't want to take all of them along, you know, because it's dangerous. But as Vera put it, it was simply deciding if she was gonna die alone or if Oliver was gonna die with her.
信じて待つしかありませんわ。
そう言ってもう何日目だよ。ちゃんと探してくれてんのかよ、先輩たちは。こんだけ待たされたら体も持たねえだろうが。ピートがもう生きてないってのか。
わかり申さぬ。されど拙者の故郷では戦場で行方知れずとなった者は8割方死んでござった。
ピートの救出には向かえないだろうか。
俺とシャノンも生徒会に協力して潜るつもりではいる。
まだ一体どんな状況になったら助けてくれるんですか？
教員が捜索を始めるのは生存率が大きく下がる8日が過ぎた時点と定められている。
結果、私は計りにかけたのです。友の命を、責任を取らせてくださいませ。でなければ、私は二度とピートに顔向けできなくなってしまいます。
So then we have Kaki's plan coming to play, that she made a deal with Vera, how she accepts being experimented on in exchange for Vera's help on this, because she is I think she's a fourth year, which is the same year as Ophelia, and even though she's not as strong, like she's at least a much closer range, you know, and way more knowledgeable than them, so she can help them out. And she even proposed, like, I'll train you guys for it. But then Kati afterwards gonna join me as a research partner on equal terms, which is interesting that she put that, because she even mentioned, like, normally is a master and student kind of relationship, but in this she's accepting it to be equal terms. And even though they ask about, like, what's the catch here, she's just said, like, hey, it's up to you to find out. Like, I'm leaving it like this. It's up to you to understand the between the lines.
どういうつもりだ、カティ。身売りする気か。
売るよ。それで友達を助けられるなら。
一旦話を変えようか。実を言うと、私の研究は行き詰まっている。今の私は非常に動きが取りづらい立場だ。そこでカティ君に協力を求めたいと思っているんだ。そこでここからが提案だ。私が君たちを鍛えてあげよう。もちろん捜索と現場までの案内も兼ねよう。その代わり、この件が収束した後、 カティ君には正式に私の共同研究者になってもらいたい。師弟関係を兼ねる場合も多いけど、この場合は対等の立場だ。
ミリガン先輩、あなたの目的は本当に今言った内容で全てですか？
腹の探り合いも含めた上で決めるといい。
I can never tell what's going on with Vera, because, as I mentioned during the credits, she can be very helpful, but her experiments and research is also a bit on the dangerous side, so, like, which way is she leaning on at the moment? So, curious with her. But at least for right now, while we're going after Ophelia, she's on our side and being helpful, you know?
ミリガン殿も今は共に視線をくぐる盟友にござろう。
君たちも何本か持ちたまえ。相手はあのオフィリアだからね。パフュームに抵抗するための魔法薬は必須だよ。撤退したのは正解だ。最低でも3年生になるまでは対峙すべきじゃない相手だよ。さて、君たちはどうすればいいだろうか？答えはシンプルだ。今ここで見て学びなさい。
必ずできるようになってみせます、ミリガン先輩。
これだから後輩の指導はたまらない。ここからは第2層にぎわいの森だ。遅れずについてきたまえ。はい。
But yeah, for this search and rescue, they had to take the best of them, so Tati and Guy had to stay behind because they are not up to par for this combat yet. Like Shella, Oliver, and Nano have shown time and time again that they are experienced, they're combat capable people. So they're the ones going in there with Vera as she's teaching them how to deal with the monsters. Because there's all the little mechanics and everything, all the steps, how to analyze their weakness, and how to make a plan for it, and to execute it. Like, trickle it down, don't let your guard down, to trickle it down so that you can get that final blow in. Just don't take too long or else they'll adapt and just overpower you, because they are stronger creatures. They are for at least 30-year students, and you're still first years. So she even showcased to them like how to do it and everything, and even showed that how the creature was adapting to it. But she expected that, and she used that adaptation to her advantage as she changed her tactic around. So she's expecting them to do something similar, but of course not by themselves, but the three of them together. And like I said, like Oliver is good with plans, Nano is the strong fighter, so she's the one that's gonna be dealing the final blow. And Shella is like the in-between, like she has good magic, she has some good planning as well, so yeah. Maybe she's the one that's gonna be trickling it down and everything. But we'll see how they do in the future. So yeah, that's the team that's going in, and Vera even left like the flag behind, leaving Millihan with Tati, and like, hey, if I die, Millihan's gonna be your way to get like my research and everything, so you're gonna be the one in charge. Guy left the tool seeds with Oliver, the one that made the barricade, and even some rations for the three of them and PETA, you know. But we even saw PETA waking up. Which, by the way, speaking of PETA, there is some dangers there because PETA is a reversey, and she needs male mana, you know, like semen and stuff, because succubus stuff going on that has to do with the womb and everything. Now, don't really know what state PETA's in, if it's like on a male body or female body at the moment. Like, it seems like lately has been the female body, so it's kind of dangerous there, because if she finds out he's a gunner, and PETA is awake, so we'll have to see how that's gonna go. So PETA's timeline is even shorter, you could say.
キメラを生み出すためには多くの魔力が必要だ。今回は量が欲しかったから下級生をさらって絞り取ることにしたんだろうね。
今正規とおっしゃいました？
ん？ああ、小種そのものじゃないよ。男の子の属性によった魔力のことだ。
つまりオフィーリアス先輩が必要としているのは男の魔力のみ？
ピートはリバーシという才能に目覚めてござる。
残念だけど、今のオフィーリアにとってリバーシはキメラの生成を阻害しかねない異物だ。見抜かれれば命の保証も。
なんだ、息苦しい。体が重い。
なんだここ。なんで。
But yeah, that's about all we have, and we'll just have to wait to see how things are gonna go for the student body and for our little expedition team here, led by Vera. But yeah, that is all, and see you next episode, which should be soon. Anyway, see you next time. Bye!